Hi, my Tubies. It's me, Sheila Truelove, and I am so happy to be here with you today. Yes, I am. It's Friday. Never hardly home on a Friday, but I'm here with you today. That's for sure. And as you know, we have a major celebration. It's here. My book is out. I don't know if you can see that clearly. Best information before leaving Earth. Answers that actually work from Sheila. Yes, that's me. Sheila Truelove. Take a look inside. You got the picture of me. I'm right there with you. This camera is like totally sucking at this point, if you will. But that's me. And then you look at the back of the book. Am I very pleased with this? Yes, I am. If you wrote a book, would you not be happy as all get out? Yes. You know what I want to do right now? I want to share with you one of the excerpts from my book. One of the topics here that I have in my book is called There is No Shame in Starting Over. Here we go. One of the reasons I love New Year's is because I get to start fresh. It provides us with an opportunity to let go of the past and to release what's not working and to start again, fresh and new. Don't you love that? Every single new day of your life is a new beginning. Starting over again doesn't necessarily mean doing something drastic. To start over again, it might mean thinking in a new way, saying something differently that inspires new actions, taking a path that never, or better yet, that you never considered before, and making better choices based on failed attempts and mistakes. We all learn from our mistakes. I started fresh many times in my life, and hopefully I'll start fresh again. Because, like it or not, change is the only permanent thing in this world. Do you agree? That's just a short text in my book. And then I have scriptures to back it up because, if God said it and if God is in agreement, then you know it can't be wrong. You can look in your Bible at 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 17, along with Isaiah chapter 43, verse 18. And then there's Proverbs 24:16. These are the kind of things that you're going to get from my book. There's something else I would like to share with you. This one is entitled, this one is great. Just to give you a glimpse. Remember those that try to destroy your happiness. They do so because they are what? They are miserable. They have miserable lives. And this is what I wrote about it, and this is what you're going to find in my book. Unfortunately, we live in a society where highly miserable people are much more accepted in society as opposed to someone that is happy and upbeat all the time, like me and you. They are looked at as something weird or strange. It's unfortunate, but happy people tend to make unhappy people uncomfortable. Miserable people enjoy misery. The misery of others as well as their own. If they didn't, they would not let it consume their lives. Most glum people have negative thought patterns, which can contribute to most of their unhappiness. Their pessimistic outlook leads to magnifying bad experiences, and they tend to minimize all the good experiences. Unfortunately, we live in America, and America is in love with misery. But why shouldn't it be? Why? Because misery is easy. Happiness, it takes work. You must understand that miserable people are in a lot of pain. So much pain, in fact, that they cannot deal with the pain on their own, so they have to load it onto other people. Misery truly loves company. So if you're a genuinely happy person like me, the miserable people will see you as an annoyance and a threat. This is because the miserable person has entwined their pain into their personality. They are holding on to pain, traumas, and hurts. And a happy person, genuinely, they go around, they're trying to help these miserable people. You're trying to help them, but the miserable person just isn't ready to deal with it. We all have problems and life situations that are difficult. We've all experienced that. Some of us are very good at overcoming these and bouncing back into life with a smile on our face. Miserable people, check this out, they choose. What is the key word here? They choose not to do so. Miserable people, they hold on to a lot of anger, resentment, and judgment about other people, situations, and events. They hold grudges. They create drama. Their miserable personalities must be preserved at all costs. So if you walk into a room with a smile on your face, you can actually injure. How sad is this? You can actually injure a miserable person without you even knowing it. You being happy just makes them feel worse about themselves, even if you've done absolutely nothing. Even if you've gone through similar circumstances and you let them know that I can identify with what you're going through. I get it. I get it. We've all been there, honey. We've all, to some extent, have been traumatized. You know, but no matter what, you can't cheer them up or break them out of this fog because they are severely traumatized people. Who hasn't been traumatized, honey? If I could tell you the stories about what I've been through. 5 brothers, I'm the only girl. Being raped in Central Park and stuffed into a dumpster and into a garbage can. We've all been traumatized. I could tell you stories that I never even told my children. They will continue to be miserable and spread misery until one thing happens. It's going to be one or two things that's going to happen. They eventually make everyone around them as miserable as they are, or they get sick of it, of this misery, and they decide to be happy. They decide to be happy and heal those parts of themselves that are causing them so much pain. The cure for misery is to just find a reason to deal with what's making you miserable. What is it that's making you miserable? Go into therapy. Get a life coach. Instead of spreading that misery to everyone else that you meet, get some help. Do something about it like I did. I went through so much. Have I been traumatized? Oh, you better believe, yes, I have. But miserable people, they can't see how miserable they are because they see life as a huge challenge and it's filled with nothing but hurt and pain, and they choose to dwell on that. Me, I chose not to. And sometimes the only thing you can do when it comes to these miserable people is to just walk away, say a prayer that these miserable people will one day see the light. And I know that I'm on the right track when I'm speaking to you because I got scriptures to back it up. Let's look at Proverbs 15:15. Let's look at Proverbs chapter 22 verse 24. I mean, come on now. How long are we supposed to let this misery get the best of us? No, we can't do that. We could take whatever happened to us. Hopefully we can use it to help other people, to let them know we can identify. I get it. I know. At the same time, there ain't no way in the world you're supposed to let this tear you down. You are a sister soldier, a brother soldier. Are you a casualty of war? Do you know what a casualty of war? A casualty of war are people who are falling away by drugs. They're alcoholics. They just gave up. They're just a casualty. They're not soldiers. You, me, we are soldiers, baby. Marines. Yes. You always have a choice, Sheila. True love. We will definitely talk again. Until next time, I'll see you. Bye for now.